Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the World Thunder Super Late Models series presented by DirtFan.com. Here we have Fairbury for the 60 lap A main event tonight. We should have right about 6 heat races with a top 3 going to the future, winner going to live free draw, and then we should have 2 B mains after that. I'm Steve McMillan in with Brett Wheeler. Thank you for being back, Brett. We're going to do something a little different for this race.
Yeah, thanks. Good to be here.
So, Brett, if I want to plan a vacation around, say, next week, and I want to go to a track, where do I go to find this information at?
I don't know, Steve. Where can we find this information at?
DirtFan.com.
What was that website again? Just in case people missed it?
DirtFan.com.
Awesome. DirtFan.com, the place to be.
That's right. Make sure to give them a like and follow on Facebook. Go to their website. You can play it out a month in advance. They have quite a neat stuff to all the races going on for the month. Big paying races. They got some places you can look at. The different types of series that's ran across America, the United States, even Australia. I've seen some tracks on there, Brett. Even the money-paying races I've seen on there. I mean, all kinds of neat stuff you can find on dirtfan.com on their website, and you can go to their Facebook page, give them a like and follow. If you just want to look at some racing videos, you can go to dirtfan.com. They have it all. That's actually like a one-stop shop for people who just want to plan out a weekend or board or whatever you want to do.
And just for people that might have missed it, that are just coming in to the broadcast, and we want to obviously welcome everybody in. Steve, what was that website again?
That website is dirtfan.com.
That name again is dirtfan.com.
So thank you all for tuning in to the dirtfan.com Super Late Models here at Fairbury. And we're fixing to go into heat race action. There is no qualifying for the Super Late Models. In fact, Brett, these drivers are trying to get to the top 15 points for the DirtFan.com Super Late Model National Series next season.
Well, there you go. Big changes coming next season. And just to let you know, I will be stepping away very shortly.
All right. And actually, Adam from DirtFan.com is watching our stream live. Thank you, Adam. Hope you're enjoying it. And we're fixing to get ready for your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for heat race number 1. All right, starting on your front row, tonight's heat race number 1 is going to be Dylan Thomas in 03, Cody Slauson in car number 31. I always thought it was 08, but it shows 31 on here. Harry Stewart will start 3rd. Jeffrey Herrick will start 4th in car number 49. Your third row will be Huey Quillen in the 4 and Russell Brown Jr. on his outside. Tanner Folds in car number 15 and Joe Berkeley from Australia starts 8th. And starting 9th in car number 112 is Devin Morgan. Brett, 8 laps to distance.
Tell you what, keep an eye on Berkeley in that 53 machine, outside 4th row. Keep an eye on Devin Morgan as well. Super impressed with Tanner Folds in that UMP modified race, but also keep an eye out on the United Sim Sports number 11 Ultimate Dirt TV. The young kid, hashtag homeschooled Harry Stewart. Keep an eye on him in on that 2nd row, 3rd spot, Steve.
All right, isn't he a singer, or is that I'm thinking somebody else from Australia?
Harry Stewart? No, I can tell you right now, he's not a singer.
All right, lights are out. We're fixing to go green flag racing. Base track pulling off. Dylan Thomas and Cody Slauson are going to lead the field to the green flag. They go into turn number 3, side by side. Green flag is out. Dylan Thomas with a good jump there. It goes into turn number 1. Slauson heavy on the binders mid-turn there. As you see, the drivers go into turn number 3. There's 3 wide, Brett, almost for that 3rd spot. As you see, Jeffrey Herrick at car number 49.
Yeah, Stewart up there on the inside. I don't know why I'm pressing my push to talk for OBS. It's not even working. But yeah, Harry Stewart there on the bottom side. just trying to hold on, but he gets past there for that third position by the 4 of Huey Quillen. And, well, here comes that 53 of Joel Berkeley and Devin Morgan in the 112 machine as well. Steve, they made their way up to the front very quickly. And boy, oh boy, Huey Quillen, he's got some company along with Cody Slauson.
Definitely does. You look at the 112 car, and that is actually a throwback car. He's running for the VLR Throwback Series on Thursday nights.
Again, just another good series with the super late models now. Morgan to the inside. Steve, 3 to run. And I tell you what, Slauson needs to be careful because he's got Quillen up there on his inside. And now here comes Morgan. 3 wide down the back, straightaway contact. And here comes Berkeley. Berkeley, nowhere to go.
Wow, nowhere for Berkeley to go. And you see right now, Morgan benefacted over that. He's down that second spot with Huey Quillen in third and Berkeley in fourth.
Berkeley's got one last opportunity. Here into turns 1 and 2. He's on the outside looking in. He's straight upstairs through 1 and 2. How does he go out through 3 and 4? He goes to the bottom side. He's looking to get by. No. Win goes to Dylan Thomas. Devin Morgan grabs second. Huey Quillen third. Joel Berkeley fourth. He'll start on pole of one of the first B mains. Tanner Fold, Harry Stewart, 5th and 6th. Russell Brown Jr., Cody Slauson, and Jeffrey Herrick. And Steve, I've just got to pop out. I will be back shortly.
All right. We'll see when you pop back in. And let's get ready for your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for Heat Race number 2. All right, starting your front row tonight is the Flintstone Flyer car. That's going to be Zach McSwain. On his outside, James Ambrosius in car number 44. Your second row inside is Blake Bajulis and J.D. Brown on his outside. Tanner Tomasi, Colton Davis on row number 3. Row number 4 is J.D. Sass and Brett Fair. And Aaron Kitchens to bring up the rear of the field. Alrighty. You know, it's so odd for me to be up here on a Sunday night instead of being in race control. But hey, someone got to do the job, right? The flagman given to 1 to go signal for Zach McSwain and Adam Ambrose. Or James Ambrose. Where am I coming up with these names? Lord have mercy. Base truck comes in. We're fixing to go green flag racing for 8 laps. Into turn number 3 is slow and steady pace. 2 by 2. Zach McSwain on lap pedal with green flag racing into turn number 1. McSwain will slide up and exit on the high side and look at your last year's champion, actually a 3-time champion of the World Thunder iRacing League, Blake Bajulis in car number 127. He's going to look underneath McSwain in turn number 1 as they exit turn number 2. Side by side into turn number 3. Not only is Blake Bajulis a 3-time champion of the World Thunder iRacing League Super Late Model Series, he is the Molten Builders Super Late Model World Outlaw Late Model Champion. And right now, Zach McSwain and Blake Bajulis run heavy side by side, 1 and 2. Now Blake Bajulis gets the lead into turn number 1. The battle really going on in the back pack here as we look with Aaron Kitchens, Brett Fair. Out of turn number 3 or 4, down the front straightaway. Aaron Kitchens trying to throw it in there to make a pass of the 22 of J.D. Sass. He does get up to 7th spot. Meanwhile, back up front, look at J.D. Brown and 09 car Tanner Tomasi battling for that 4th spot. They're side by side, exit turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Right now, there's 2 laps to go for Blake Bajulis in car number 127, Swindell Speed Labs entry. White flag in air for Blake Bajulis. As Blake Bajulis exits turn number 2 down the back straightaway into turn number 3. He will exit turn number 4 on the high side. Blake Bajulis will pick up race number 2 win. Zach McSwain 2nd, James Ambrose 3rd, J.D. Brown 4th, Tanner Tomasi. Actually, Tanner Tomasi finishes 4th, J.D. Brown 5th. Great run for them guys. And let's get ready for your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for heat race number 3. All right, starting on your front row tonight is Garrett Devergy in car number 19 end of Team VLR, and is outside in car number 85. That's going to be Joey Dominguez. Your second row inside in car number 21 is Benjamin Nading. On his outside in the Bad Motorsports, car number 18 is Bryson Daffern. Your third row inside in car number 42. Throwback car DWRT entry is Jordan Casey, and on his outside is Michael Watson. Starting 7th tonight in car number 8 is Daniel Passmore, and second place in the current point standings is Slick Motorsports car number 9, Tyler Descharme. Brett Carter will start 9th tonight. There's your starting lineup for heat race number 3 of the DirtFan.com Super Late Model Series.
What was that website again, Steve?
DirtFan.com.
Hell yeah! I'm back for 20 minutes.
All right, 20 minutes is on a timer.
Yep, we're on the timer. We're on the timer, 20 minutes. What are we up to, Steve? Heat 3. Heat 3.
Heat 3. And a 1 to go signal for Garrett Devergy and Joey Dominguez.
I had trouble pronouncing that name, don't worry. Alright, well, here we go. Heat 3, Gary Devergy, front row alongside Dominguez in the 85. Green flag is out. Nading got a good start. Bryson Daffern up there, trying to make his way into second. Here comes Casey up on the inside, and look at the 85 of Dominguez, trying to fight back through the bottom side, but no. Fourth place gets tagged by the 21 of Nading. Daffern up to second now after being pressured there by Casey. Casey, your winner in the UMP Modifieds just a few moments ago, and Devergy still out in front.
Well, you know, you see Casey, he's dedicated to the bottom group. Bryson run the middle to the high side as they exit turn number 4 down the front straightaway to complete lap number 3 of 8. Totally different, two different lines. You see Devergy running in the Team VLR car number 19 in, and Jordan Casey in the 42.
Yeah, again, as you said, those throwback paint schemes, you'll see a lot of these here tonight with that the TeamVLR.com throwback series. Is, well, 5 laps in the books this time by your leader, Devergy. Still out in front from Casey and Daffern. Winner still going through to the redraw. And again, those redraws will happen during the warm-up session of the warm-up session just before the main event and after the B-mains. But Steve, 2 to go. Casey is coming after Devergy right now.
Yes, they are. Look at him getting the run out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. He throws it in there, Brent. He's throwing it deep and selling it cheap. Can he make it happen? White flag in the air. Garrett Devergy leads that lap. Down the back straightaway. They're side by side, Brent. Exciting. Devergy on the wall. Hits the wall. Casey's going to win. Casey wins heat race number 3. Garrett Devergy 2nd, Bryson Daffern 3rd, Tyler Descharme 4th, Brett Carter 5th, Benjamin Nading 6th, Joey Dominguez, Daniel Passmore. All right, Brett, let's go ahead and get ready for your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for heat race number 4. And Brett, why don't you go ahead and do our starting grid?
Alright, well, starting on pole in the Snap-on United Sim Sports VRS Valvoline Ultimate Dirt TV number 21S. He's a Midget Super League champion. He's a Midget Speedway champion. It's Bradley Oldfield to start on pole. And he's outside in the 118 car. It is Joshua Hessen. Inside your second row for $1 Million Motorsports, the World of Thunder Racing League, DirtFan.com Ultimate Dirt TV 26E. Eric Scalf out of position 3. And he's outside the Bad Racing 74 of Dustin Hall. Inside your third row In the iRacing iFlag 79, the Silver Fox graphics, it's Blake Murray. Then we go back to his outside in the 44 for Swindell's Speed Lab. Blake Cannon, Travis Castagna will start position 7. The crusty Rusty Kruger will start 8. And Brett Rolls, in fact, will start position number 9. Steve, the green flag is out. We're underway, and Bradley Oldfield got a good launch from the rest of the field. We'll see if we can do it racing from the other side of the world over in Perth, Western Australia.
Wow, look at that. We got champions all in this field as you look. As we go into turn number 1. Good run right now for Joshua Hessen running second. Eric Scalp in that third spot. Blake McKinnon, he's trying to make something happen. He's currently 4th as the exit turn number 4 down the front straightaway.
Yeah, Oldfield still your race leader. Hessen in second. Scalp third. Here is Hall being put under heavy pressure right now back there by Rusty Kruger. And then you go back just in front of him is Blake Cannon, the 44, sitting right in the middle of a couple of battles there as now Cannon comes after Scalp, but it's Hessen who makes the pass. Door slamming Oldfield as he goes through 3 wide into turns 1 and 2. Oldfield paced. He returns a favour, and Blake Cannon from 4th to 1st in the manner of a straightaway.
Wow, as they exit turn number 4 down the first straightaway, Blake Cannon will lead lap number 5. Eric Scalp moves up in that second spot. Hessen in 3rd. Down the back straightaway they go. They're still battling out, beating and banging back there. Out of turn number 4. Took 2 laps to go for Blake Cannon.
Yeah, Cannon with just a lap and a bit to run now. Your leader from Scalp, Hessen in 3rd. Oldfield's fallen back to 6th position. Certainly caught the rough end of the stick from a pass that Hessen, well, really probably could have waited to make. But again, final time into turns 3 and 4. Cannon's going to win from Scalp. Dustin Hall holds on to 3rd. Those 3 drivers booked their ticket into the main event. 4th is going to be Hessen, Murray 5th, Oldfield 6th, Roll 7th, Castagna 8th, and Kruger finishing back on pit road back there in 9th.
All right, so you know what time it is? It is time for another, what, Brett? Heat race. Let's get ready for your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. All right, starting your front row at car number 5, TVR, it's going to be Chris Fisher. Your current points leader in car number 2, Slick Motorsports, is Dylan Hauser. Your second row inside is the 777s of Kane Williams on his outside, and car number 74B is Blake Brown. James Grayson, the 269, and Kenneth Payne will start 6th tonight in car number 2. Dylan Bates with car number 91, and Hayden Cardwell in car number 7. And Trey Smith will bring up the rear of the field. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your starting lineup for this heat race. Heat race number 5, am I correct, Brett?
That is correct. Heat 5 of 6. So the penultimate heat race of the night. And, well, Hauser, well, it's all he's won to lose in this one. He's got a good starting spot on the outside of the front row. Chris Fisher's got a good spot as well. Green flag flies. Heat number 5 is underway.
Heat number 5, there are 3 wide. Look at James Grayson at the bottom. Payne on the outside of the 777 was the sandwich. But look at Hayden Cardwell. Now they're 4 wide exiting turn number 4.
Well, not afraid to go 2, 3, and 4 wide here at Fairbury. They're absolutely putting on a show right now. Contactors. James Grace sort of gets a raw end of that deal. He's back to 6. Cardwell up to 5th. Looking at Kenneth Payne. First car on the outside looking in 4th spot. At the moment, he gets a little tight there on the exit of turn number 2. But back up towards the front of the field. As there goes Cardwell with a slide job on Payne. That was a very ambiguous slider there.
Definitely it was. He's trying to make it into the transfer where Don's trying to be. But look at him and Payne battling side by side, beating and banging. Now Grace takes the turn of Cardwell. Cardwell to wall. Wow. I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah, it's just Fairbury. This is just what Fairbury brings to the table, and well, unfortunately, it is what it is. Hey, Matty, how you going, buddy? The owner of iRacing Dirt Outlaws TV.
All right. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Dylan House and Chris Fisher and Blake Brown with Team VLR. Here's your top 3. 2 laps to go this time for No other than Dylan Hauser, your current points leader with the World Thunder iRacing League Super Late Model Series.
Yeah, points have certainly been shaken up this season, I should say, just due to the fact that we've gone to those randomised heat races, and I sort of spoke about it during the UMP modifiers as we're coming out of turn 4 for the checkered flag. I'll go back to that point in just a few moments. Howes is going to get the win from Fisher. Blake Brown going to come home third. Then we'll go back to Kenneth Payne in fourth, James Grace in fifth, Hayden Cardwell sixth, Dylan Bates, Kane Williams, and Trey Schmidt there to bring up the rest of the field. Yeah, Steve, I was saying during the UMP broadcast that Blake Majulis had failed to make a couple of the feature races to start up the night, and when you look to defend your title for the second or third year in a row, or third season I should say, it gets a lot tougher because you take that qualifying aspect out of it, and it all just comes back down to the luck of the draw.
Definitely, and you know what time it is? It's time for your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. All right, Brett, why don't you go ahead and lead us on our starting lineup?
All right, your pole position in car 33, Evan C. On the outside of the front row, the D1RT 999 of Dylan Fox. Inside your second row, the anti-for also D1RT, Vinny Sansoni. On his outside in car number 216, I believe that is. That's Mike Corvey. Jim Emery for D1RT will start position 5. Dalton Cloyne for $1 Million Motorsports will start position 6. Another MDM car, the 54 of Mitch Stiles, starts position 7. Shane Yates in car 43, the Broken Bow Records, will start position 8. And Mario Perez will start position number 9.
Heat race number 6, down the back straightaway. They're 2 by 2, side by side. Here we go. Green flag action for heat race number 6 here at the World Thunder DirtFan.com Super Late Ball Series. Into turn number 1, you see FNC sliding up. You're going to see Fox trying to look underneath. Cannot make it happen. Into turn number 3, yes, so 3 wide there. Oh, tight, Brett. That's all you can say. It's tight.
Well, I'm glad something's tight, but I'll tell you what, this is tight racing up front. C, slide job down into turns 3 and 4. Here comes Fox back after him now with a slide job of his own. And, well, slide job City out in front, Stephen. There's a good battle going on for the minor placings as well.
Yes, there is. You look at Dalton Cloyne, the 30 car, trying to get around Jim Emery in the 4th car that's currently 5th. And you see Mitch Stiles there in 7th. And also Mario Perez is running 8th. Currently in 3rd spot is Michael Charvey. Corvey? There you go. I'll go with it.
I'm trying to do like 18 other things here on the side of trying to watch this race, but well, we've only got 3 to run. Down into 1 and 2. Dalton Cloyne in 4th position, trying to get back or trying to get by Mike Corby there in that 216 machine. Here comes Jim Emery up on the inside on Sansoni. They nearly banged door panels into 3 and 4. And now Emery with a slide job on Sansoni. Then behind them is Mitch Starr. So a nice little 3-car battle. But your leader is Dylan Fox. And he looks to have this one wrapped up in the bag as the white flag flies.
White flag flying for Dylan Fox in car number 999, D1RT down the back straightaway. Evan C in his hip pocket. Evan goes up high. Dylan slide job down to the checker flag. There you go. Your heat race number 6 winner, Dylan Fox. Evan C 2nd. Michael Charvey 6th. Dalton Cloyne 4th. Jim Emery, Mitch Stiles, Vinny Sansoni, Mario Perez. And you know what time it is now, Brett?
Probably our dirtfan.com B main.
That's right. And here is your starting lineup. All right, starting your front row would be Joe Berkeley in the car number 53. On his outside is Tyler Descharme. Your second row inside is Kenneth Payne. On his outside is Tanner Folds. Your third row will be Brent Carter, car number 69. James Grace on his outside. Fourth row is Harry Stewart from Australia. And Benjamin Nading from the Midwest, starting 8th tonight. Starting 9th is Hayden Cardwell with the Bad Motorsports. Russell Brown Jr. in car number 00 from Georgia. Starting at 11th is Joey Dominguez from California in car number 85, and Dylan Bates in car number 91 from the Plains. Starting 13th is Cody Slauson. Daniel Bassmore will start 14th. Kane Williams and Jeffrey Herrick will start 16th. 17th is Michael Watson and Dre Schmidt will start 18. This 18 car field, 10 laps. This is top 3, 2 B mains to go. Or including this one, we have 2 total.
There's only 2 B mains, Steve. Only 2 B mains. Close enough, Steve.
Yes, close enough. Flag or pace truck pulling off. We're fixing to go green flag racing here for 10 laps. Top 3 to the future. Green flag is out. Joe Berkeley on loud pedal. Kenneth Payne. He goes into turn number 1. Look at him. Trying to hold off some people behind him, and he gets actually ran into the back 2 there. I believe that was Tanner Folds. They hit him in the rear end. James Grace now in his hip pocket. Caution out on the racetrack.
Now, caution flag here at the dirt track at Charlotte. I believe that was Harry Stewart involved in something there. As just got hit from the 91 machine of Dylan Bates, and then Hayden Cardwell sort of caught the raw end of that stick as well, along with Stewart. So that should be a Dylan Bates EOL.
All right, so let's see here what they do. Dylan Bates in the car number 91. Lights go off on a pace truck. We're fixing to go green flag racing for a second time. You know, Brett, they need to try and get this B main in so they can race, because it's going to go by quick.
Yeah, it certainly will. Laps around here, you know,
Green.
we're looking at sort of 14-second lap times, and that's not a whole lot of. That's not like we're getting around 4 laps per minute. So, I mean, this race could be over in technically 2.5 minutes.
Definitely, you should see the exit turn number 4. Kenneth Payne in on the bubble there, and car number 2 trying to hold off car number 69 to Brent Carter. And you look at 269, that is James Grace. They cross the start-finish line to complete lap number 7. They have 3 laps to go, Brett.
Yeah, time starting to run out for some of these drivers. Oh, I got a car getting loose. Brent Carter in the 69 machine. James Grace around in turns 3 and 4. Everybody getting through that somewhat a-okay. Yellow flag going to fly, and well, we'll have the first of a couple of green-white checkers.
Green-white checker there. And so the restart. So this could be a good thing for Kenneth Payne, or it could be a bad thing for a guy sitting on a bubble, because you got Tanner Folds. This is going to bring Tanner Folds back up to the rear pocket of Kenneth Payne. And look who's behind Tanner Folds. It's no other than Hayden Cardwell.
I reckon there's about 17 slide jobs coming.
In a matter of 2 laps.
In a matter of 2 laps. You know he's just going to throw bomb after bomb.
So, really, I would say this would be something Kenneth Payne did not want to see, was a caution.
Berkeley, Ducharme, and Payne, the top 3. And I believe we are going to go into double file. So, Berkeley going to have control of the field. Pace truck is in. And we are set for the final, hopefully the final 2 laps. There's Liquor Cardwell straight up on the inside, 4 wide on the front straightaway. And there is carnage. Tanner Folds, Kenneth Payne coming together. And, well, another green-white checker. Second last one if we need. They're only giving them 3 max.
Yes, only 3 max. And what happened there on the start of that last restart, it looked like he does have some suspension damage on the 2 car, but it looked like he got really tight on the start of that race, Brett, and started to slide up, actually bounces into the 15 car.
Yeah, it was just
A racing deal, basically, just a tough luck.
basically, yeah.
But he's trying to keep it on track. He does have broken rear end. suspension, but look here. In a transfer spot, car number 7, Hayden Cardwell. Lights are off on the base truck. Here we go. Green flag racing single file this time because we had a caution on a restart. Out of turn number 4, green flag is out. Joe Berkeley with a good jump there into turn number 1. He runs the high side, and you see Tyler Descharme, the car number 9, currently second in points. In the Slick Motorsports, look at Hayden Cardwell trying to pull a slider. White flag in the air for Joe Berkeley, car number 53. As they exit down the back straightaway. Cardwell takes second, but here comes Descharme battling back on the bottom. Joe Berkeley will win. B main number 1, Tyler Descharme and Aiden Cardwell will go to the future.
Yeah, Cardwell actually, in fact, got by Ducharme there on the final turn, so he got him by about a tenth of a second. So Cardwell showing some good speed. As well, that wraps up B main number 1. B main number 2 up next.
All right, yes, it is B main number 2. So I just did the reset, and I'm going to move where you can't see it at home. The comments going on in race chat. All right, here is your starting lineup for B main number 2. Tanner Tabasi, Joshua Hessen. Row 2 is Dalton Cloyd and J.D. Brown. Row 3 is Blake Murray, Jim Emery. Row number 4 is Colton Davis and Bradley Oralfield. Row 5 is Mitch Stiles and Aaron Kitchens. Row 6, Brent Rouse and Vinny Sansoni. J.D. Sass and Travis Trescana. And then you got Mario Perez 15th, Brent Fair 16th, 17th, Rusty Krieger, Shane Yates. We're fixing to go green flag action. As you see the drivers going in turn number 3, out of turn number 4. Green flag is out. Good start for Tanner Tabasi and Dalton Cloyd. Dalton Cloyd run the bottom as they exit turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Brett, you still with us?
Yeah, yes and no.
I didn't know if you knew there was a race going on.
Yellow.
As we got a caution out on the racetrack. I'm just playing with Brett.
Yeah, I just try to fix some other things up and just try to shut some drivers up that are having an absolute spastic attack. Like if you want to do that, piss off and race somewhere else. I really don't care for that kind of crap.
There you go. And you know, this is one thing that allows Brett Wheeler to, he can admin when I'm in the control booth.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell him what's up.
All right, the first caution in B main number 2. So basically what's happening tonight, the track will reset to 0. They're going to get 5 minutes of practice. And Brett, you know what this is mimicking?
I'm trying to listen to these drivers complain, and I am literally about to mute every one of them.
There you go. Well, it's going to mimic the Bolton Builders World of Outlaw Super Late Model Series. So anyway, out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, Tanner Tomasi continues to lead with his teammate Dalton Cloyd in his hip pocket. Right now, J.D. Brown is in 4th or 3rd, trying to make something happen, and we got another caution out on the racetrack. So, yes, we got big things planned for the Super Late Ball Series going into Season 9. In fact, next weekend is the championship night for the World Thunder Super Late Balls 410 Sprint Car Series and the Fixed UMP Modified Series. Then we're going to have the DirtFan.com Super Late Ball Shootout Series. It's going to be 2 weekends, 2 races each Sunday night here on Ultimate Dirt TV. And basically, we're going to take the top 15 of points and add them into the National Series of the DirtFan.com Super Late Model Series. And it's also beneficial for these drivers finishing the top 15 points in this series this season because they will automatically transfer to the National Series. So after this season, next weekend, the top 15 lock in. Everybody else will have to go to the shootout. And then we have 30 cars. The next 10 spots are going to be driver invites as we're fixing to go green flag racing for a green white checker. Tanner Tomasi
Green.
brings the field to the green flag. Into turn number 1. Tomasi to the high side this time. Oh! JD Brown gets hit from behind. Caution out on the racetrack. And they're still going around. It's like deja vu with these guys. To put them on the short track, all hell breaks loose.
I've said this before and I'll say it again. It's super late model drivers. They are the whingiest, whiniest drivers on the service. Honestly, I don't know what to do with super late model drivers anymore. Yeah, they sometimes they can put on the show, but man, I'll tell you what, if one thing goes against them, you'll hear about it for the next week.
Definitely you will. And you know one thing, they're complaining about the track reset. But Brett, what have we done every time I've been at Fairbury?
Reset
For the future race. We have always done it here at the World Thunder iRacing League. Nothing different, so drivers shouldn't expect nothing different. We're going to try one more time with a green-white checkered where Tanner Tomasi, Dalton Cloyd, and Joshua Hessen. It's going to be a single-file restart. Here we got David Halibut, the mouth of the South. Well, he's not from the South. He's from the west? Mid-something.
Something or other.
All right, here we go. Green flag out for Tanner Tomasi on the lap pedal. Good start there. Going to go into turn number 1. Tanner Tomasi to the high side. Claude to the bottom. Out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. You look, Jim Emery's on the outside looking in with Colton Davis in 5th. White flag in the air. As you see,
I'm going to duck out.
all right, as you see, Tomasi out of turn number 4. Checker flag, Tanner Tomasi, Dalton Cloyd, and Joshua Hessen will make it to the A main. So that is your A main drivers, last ones to make it in, and we're fixing to have our live redraw here. And I'm not as good as Brett, so I can't get it on TV. So go ahead, Will, and tell us what heat race number 1 winner is.
Alright, here is number 1, 03 of Dylan Thomas.
03 Dylan Thomas, and there's 6 heats, right?
Yes, there's 6 of them.
All right, he will start inside row number 3.
Heat race number 2, 127, Blake Majulis.
Car number 127, Blake Majulis, will start outside front row. Heat race number 3.
42 of Jordan Casey.
Jordan Casey will start outside row number 2.
46 of Blake Cannon.
Blake Cannon will start pole.
52 of Dylan Hauser.
He will start inside row number 2.
And then 999 of Dylan Fox.
He will start outside of row number 2.
Alright, thanks, sir.
Thank you.
User left your channel.
So right now these drivers have 3 minutes remaining in final practice. And like we're saying, we're doing what they're doing in the Motor Builders iRacing Super Late Models. They're going to be doing this season. Track will reset to 0. Giving the actually the drivers some fresh grip there. If you're tuning in, make sure to go to the YouTube page, youtube.com/UltimateDirtTV, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you a thing. Brett Wheeler and myself trying to get 1,000 subscribers for Brett Wheeler. This will do something for the leagues that Brett broadcasts for. So there's incentive to this. right now, top of the speed charts of the final practice. It's Hayden Cardwell in the 7 car. Zach McSwain in the Flintstone Flyer and car number 25. Devin Morgan currently in 3rd at time with Jordan Casey 4th. 5th is Blake Majulis now. Tanner Tomasi 6th in the speed charts. And we'll be right back after this commercial. All right, back to live pictures. Ladies and gentlemen, here is our national anthem. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and here we go for your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. All right, starting your front row tonight, in car number 44 of Blake Hannon on its outside. On his outside, in car number 127, his teammate is Blake Majulis. Your second row inside, in car number 2, your points leader, Dylan Hauser, is outside. Jordan Casey, car number 42. Your third row inside, car number 03, is Dylan Thomas, on his outside. Dylan Fox is car number 999. Starting 7 is Devin Morgan and Zach McSwain. We'll start 8. Starting 9 is Garrett Debergy and Eric Scout, Team NDM. Chris Fisher will start 11th night, car number 5. Evan C. and car number 33 will start 12th. Starting 13th is the car number 4, Huey Quillen. On his outside, car number 44, James Ambrosius. Bryson Daffron and Dustin Hall will start 15 to 16. 17 is Blake Brown at car number 74B. On his outside is Michael Calloway at car number 18. Dalton Floyd and Joe Berkeley will start 21st and 18th. are getting the drivers lined up. Basically, we're trying to get them all straightened up, so we're not doing the full wide side. Ain't much room for that. Woodell Speed Labs, car number 44 127. That's Blake Cannon and Blake Majula side by side, third position after the redraw tonight. Don't forget to visit our title sponsor, DirtFan.com. Don't forget to go to the website, DirtFan.com. Find all the latest news, recent results, schedules, and everything like that on DirtFan.com. Ladies and gentlemen, lights will go out this time for Blake Majulis and Blake Cannon. Pair of B's on the front row. Double B's. How about that? Double B's. Blake Cannon and Blake Majulis, teammates side by side. The drivers go down the back straightaway. They're 2 by 2 bunched up here. 60 laps for the 8 main tonight into turn number 3. Your points leader, Dylan Hauser, starts on inside road number 2. Green flag is out. The drivers go into turn number 1, out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Majulis in the lead. Oh!
Yellow flag is out.
Casey spins out there. Car number 42 also collects Huey Quillen. And let's see here. I know it wasn't on purpose, but I mean, woo, Blake Majulis, your leader. Rough start there. Beginning of the feature race of the 60 lap main event. As drivers get situated in the back there, lights should go off this time for the pace vehicle. We should double them up. All right, single file restart. Nose to tail, no passing. Here we go. We're going to try to get some green flag laps here in this little bull ring of Fairbury. Here we go. Green flag is out.
Green, green.
Into turn number 1, the current points leader, Dylan Hauser, trying to make a pass on your 3-time defending champion of Blake Majulis. Slide jobs into turn number 4. It's going to be your points leader, Dylan Hauser, on with the lead as they go down the back straightaway into turn number 3. They're side by side there. Great side by side action all the way through the field. You see the 03 car, Dylan Thomas, currently in that 6th spot. Great action right there. The Flintstone Flyer. Oh!
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Someone on the fence right there. Upside down. That looks to be the car number 0910, or Tomasi, bringing out the caution flag here. I want to see some. Oh, that's not going to show either. Darn it. Current leader and points leader, Dylan Hauser, car number 2. I know on the scoring monitor it does show 52, but it's car number 2. Kind of confused how these numbers even change on here. Like someone goes in there and changes them for me. Anywho, car number 2, Dylan Hauser. Blake Majulis is 2nd. Blake Cannon in 3rd. 4th is Devin Morgan. Dylan Fox 5th. Zach McSwain 6th. All right, lights are out. We're going to go green flag race at 2 by 2. flag is out. Dylan Hauser,
flag,
good
green
start
flag.
there. Blake Majulis even had a good start. Look at it, they're 3 wide for the second spot to exit turn number 2 down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Devin Morgan trying to make something happen on the bottom side down the first straightaway into turn number 1. As they exit turn number 3, they're still 2 by 2.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Joe Berkeley currently sits in 20th spot. $15 down of the 60-lap main event tonight. 15 laps down. Stay tuned next. Up here at the World Thunder iRacing League, DirtFan.com. More 10-wing sprint cars will be at 9:30 Central, 10:30 Eastern. Live here on Ultimate Dirt TV with Brett Wheeler. As we're at Lernerville for 40-lap main event there. Don't forget, next weekend is championship night for the fixed UMP Modifieds. DirtFan.com Super Late Ball Series. DirtFan.com for 10-wing sprint car series. Championship weekend next week. Then the following week, for the following 2 weeks, is the DirtFan.com Super Late Ball Shootout. Top 15 points get locked into the National Series for season number 9. Totally different rules for season number 9. And we're also going to be starting a feeder series for the Super Late Models. So next season, of season 9, you're going to catch 4 races on Ultimate Dirt TV. Here with the World Thunder iRacing League every Sunday night. Here we go. Green flag is out for the restart.
Green flag.
Hauser, good jump there. Hauser's at the bottom of turn number 1, but Jules goes directly to the top as they exit turn number 2 down the back straightaway.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
And that's going to cause them to go single file. Huey Quillen involved in that one. And I will tell you this, though, I don't have the camera packs that Brett does, but, you know, I'll do the broadcast tonight so that way he didn't have to stop broadcasting. You can actually see the future race since he has something very important going on at home. Because over there in Australia, it is a Monday. Just saying. All right, here we go. Green flag for your race leader, Dylan Hauser, current points leader of the World Thunder iRacing League. Right behind him in his hip pocket is your 3-time defending champion of Blake Majulis. Blake Cannon, his teammate, in third. Green flag is out.
Green
We're
flag,
off.
green
Here we
flag.
go to complete lap number 28. As you see, Hauser and Majulis to the high side there. Now they go to the bottom of turns 3 and 4, run the slider line as they exit turn number 4 down the front straightaway. They're leaving Blake Cannon behind. This time you see Hauser to the bottom, Majulis to the high side. They go down the back straightaway. Now Majulis going to throw it in there. Cannot make it happen as they exit turn number 4 down the front straight. Going back. Bit back here, you see this guy in second place in points, car number 9, Slick Motorsports. It's Tyler Descharme trying to race with Bad Motorsports driver, car number 18 of Bryson Daffrin, and there's Hayden Cardwell, the 7 car. Evan C. Fans, he's currently 12th. Back up front, here we go. Both drivers, 1, 2, and 3 are running the high side. 4th is having a battle to Zach McSwain and Zach McSwain and Devin Morgan battling for 4th and 5th there. Meanwhile, as they go down the back straightaway into turn number 1, out of turn number 4. Blake Majulis is inching up, closer, closer. Down to the bottom left-hand side of the screen. You see the times that Blake Majulis is running. For some reason, it's not catching to the
Yellow,
leader,
yellow,
but we got caution on the racetrack. And that's the 74, Blake Brown, upside down on his hood. So we'll go through your top 10. Right now, Dylan Hauser, Blake Majulis in car number 127. Third is Blake Cannon, car number 44, Swindell Speed Lab. Then you got Devin Morgan in 112. Throwback car, Zach McSwain running the Flintstone Flower, car number 25. Dylan Fox, car number 999 with the D1RT entry. Jordan Casey's teammate, car number 42, D1RT entry. Eric Scalvin, team MDM, and car number 26E is 8th. Dylan Thomas is 9th in the 3 car. And then you have Garrett Niebergy in 10th. We're fixing to go green flag racing here.
Green flag.
Green flag is out. Blake Majulis, good start there. Going to try to chase down Dylan Hauser as they go down the back straightaway. Majulis to the bottom. Hauser run the slider line. He will exit the high side off of turn number 4. He left the door open for Majulis, but Majulis had nothing for him. And now they're down the back straightaway. They're side by side. Exiting turn number 4. They're still side by side for the lead.
Yellow flag is out.
Majulis with a slide job. Just depends how iRacing calls it. Blake Majulis may be your new race leader. And his track is slickened up quite a bit here. And that's one reason why the track was reset for the A main tonight. Lights are out for pace truck. We're fixing to go green flag action. 20 laps to go for Blake Majulis. Green flag is out. Blake Majulis on loud pedal as a cross start finish line. Look at Dylan Hauser throwing it in there. He's going to slide up front of Majulis. Majulis is going to duck back underneath. Down the back straightaway. This allows Blake Cannon to try to get around the 2 car. Blake Cannon now in the 2nd spot. 3 wide there. Woo! They are bunched up, that's for sure. Blake Cannon in 3rd. Look at here, the 42 car now in 2nd spot. Blake McCann shuts the door. Dylan Hauser shoving him into the wall. Now Dylan Hauser's in them. They're 3 wide. Oh,
Yellow,
look
yellow,
at what
yellow.
Cannon did. That looked like a little payback there for the 2 car. And really wasn't the 2 car's fault to start that all off. Blake Cannon, basically they went 3 wide there on a slide job. And you saw was Zach McSwain got into Dylan Hauser. So Dylan Hauser was the meat between the buns. All right, so let's go ahead and send Mr. flag is
Green,
back
green,
out.
green.
Look at Jordan Gacy getting around to 127 of Blake Majulis.
Yellow flag is
Caution
out.
back out, and that gave Blake Majulis the lead. Because the caution came out on time of the slide job. Ten laps to go when they cross the start-finish line this time. For Jordan Casey, car number 42, Blake Majulis second, Devin Morgan third. Fourth is Dylan Hauser, Zach McSwain, and Eric Scalf is in sixth. Dustin Hall on the SRTV, entry car number 74. Lap down, getting waved around the pace truck. We're fixing to go green flag action. Down the back straightaway we go.
Green, green, green.
Oh, Devin Morgan boots the 127. Well, let's see that. Did someone say Wednesday night all over again? Well, that's what happens when we come to Fairbury. I can tell you this, the 127 is not happy with the 12 car. And I don't blame them.
Green, green.
Anyway, back to live pictures. Here we go. Eric Scalf is up to 4th spot. Just played it cool. 2 laps to go for the DirtFan.com Super Late Ball Series. Out of turn number 4. White flag in the air for Jordan Casey in the DWRT car number 42. Down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3. Jordan Casey will pick up the feature win with Dylan Hauser second. Zach McSwain third. Yeah, we're gonna interview the people. I hope Brett's back next so I can be adminning. Zach McSwain comes home in 3rd place. And let's go ahead and interview him.
User was moved to your channel.
All right. Well, what a show you got to see from your point of view. Driving a Flintstone Flyer car for the VLR Throwback Series. It's Zach McSwain. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Well, what a shit show you got to be in tonight, huh?
Yeah, a lot of beating and banging and running over people. Pretty wild.
Hey, it just carries over, right? Race week to week to week. I mean, it was good racing. It was bad racing. It's whatever you want to be. I mean, even there at the end, I mean, the door got shut on Majulis, the last caution there that actually helped you get up into that third spot. I mean, what would you call tonight?
I don't know. It was just intense. Just trying to keep the nose clean. I was able to get up to like fifth from eighth there. It was pretty fast, and then just tried to hang on. I mean, Machulis got spun. That gave me a third, and then that last restart, we was able to get a good start with it being single file, and just was able to pull away from there from fourth and hold them off. And but that was a good race. We'll take a top three.
Well, from the Bad Motorsports Carter Witzy 5, it's Zach McSwain. Go ahead and thank your sponsor, sir.
Yeah, just thank all the guys at Bad Racing. Thank Bighorn Taxidermy, Big Al's Guns. Thanks Silver Fox Race Designs for painting up all my cars. They look great. Go check them out. Thank y'all for broadcast, and thanks for the race.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming home in third place tonight is Zach
User
McSwain.
left your channel.
All right, yours coming home. Let's see here.
User was moved to your
All right,
channel.
coming home with the win, right? You did win it, right?
Yeah, but your admin disabled chat, and I got a black flag when I went to the pits.
Oh, okay.
So black flagged me by a second.
We can fix that, that's for sure. Coming home with the win tonight, Jordan Gacy and car number 42 D1RT entry. What a hell of a race you got to witness and be a part of. I don't know, to laugh, cry, or hide.
I think cry. I mean, all night was kind of just a shit show.
I agree, and that just shows
I mean,
the talents of the drivers, right?
it's
the talented drivers.
no, the drivers are talented. It's just you got to take control at some point and
That's right.
start removing people from races if they're going to drive so stupid.
That's right.
I mean, you can't just give but you just can't give warnings out during races and then say somebody doors somebody for a transfer spot in a heat race, and they don't get an EOL or anything, but they don't get an EOL in the heat race. You got to black flag them in the heat.
Right.
I mean, it's that simple.
Well, make sure you read the rules for season 9.
I hear you. Just saying, like
Just
I
make sure
tried to have him in for you tonight here, and
Yeah.
you didn't respond to me. What the hell?
Well, what the hell? What was your last comment though when I finally got home and read it?
It was naughty.
All right then. You think I'm gonna respond back to you?
It's because I was mad.
Well,
I seen you active on Facebook.
I wasn't active on Facebook. I promise I wasn't.
God damn. No, but it was fun. It was good. I don't know. I had fun because I knew I was gonna dig on bottom. I worked on a set beforehand, and yeah, I just kind of stuck to the bottom all race, and then these guys wanted the top, so just let them have it and drove by them, and then tempers flared there at the end. And I got lucky and ended up winning.
Yeah, you did. It a great showing for you. I mean, congratulations is all I can say is you came out on top victorious. Go ahead and thank your sponsor, sir.
All right. I'm sorry about the comments earlier, but I mean, I'm just trying to help you out because I know how much hard work you did put in this league to build it up where it's at, and now it's just kind of getting ruined right now with the racing, with the drivers, and everything else. So
Yep, it does.
apologize to you. I mean, I'm not saying anything bad. I'm doing it because I like you, and I like the series, and it's one of the only good series to run, and they're all kind of turning to shit. So
Well, it feeds a series feeds into series, leagues feed into
Yeah.
leagues. And Jordan, you know just as much as I do. If something happens on a Wednesday, it's going to happen on a Sunday. Retaliation. If something happens on a Monday, it's going to happen on a Friday. We're not dumb. We're not stupid. We know that this falls from league to league to league when this happens. But you are right. You are 100% right, and this is something that stay tuned to season 9 because I promise you don't want to miss this. But go ahead. Thank you.
sounds good. Yeah, everybody at D1RT that helps out. Everybody that raced tonight, I appreciate all the help that they've given me to get faster and finally start winning some races. But Thank every one of them. Howard Weaver for this paint. Supermoon Graphics, they do get paints too. Jim Emery, and you for the series, and Ultimate Dirt for broadcasting it. Thanks.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming on with the win tonight, it's Jordan Casey. So,
User was moved out of your channel.
I almost grabbed the wrong person there.
User was moved to your
All
channel.
right,
One second. I gotta talk to him real quick.
User left your channel.
So while he's going to do that, so I'll go ahead and tell you, don't forget to go to dirtfan.com on Facebook. Give them a like and follow. Make sure you go to their website, dirtfan.com. You can find all the races that's going on a month ahead advance, how much they're paying and stuff like that, all the big series around the world. Also, you can look at the latest videos for them. It's on their website, dirtfan.com. Also, Ultimate Dirt TV, don't forget to go to YouTube and hit subscribe. Doesn't cost you a thing. It will help out the league races that Brett Wheeler covers at the end. And let's see here. How am I supposed to know it's finished with this little chit chat? So, Dylan Hauser runs the Slick Motorsports car number 2. He's the current points leader in the DirtFan.com Super Late Models, and he's the current points leader in the 410 Wing Sprint cars of the here at World Thunder iRacing League. So, I don't know. Go ahead and end it, or wait. I don't want to go in the chat and let y'all hear what they're saying because I'm sure it's not pretty. So, with that being said, we'll go ahead and end our broadcast tonight. I know Dylan Hauser is not happy. I will tell you that. I know he's trying to handle it the best he can do between him and Blake Cannon. I will tell you this. If they watched a replay, if Dylan Hauser was the sandwich, it was not Dylan doing anything on purpose. So maybe Blake Cannon will see that. And when he retaliated on Dylan Hauser, he might have seen he was actually wrong there. So, with that being said, we're going to end tonight's broadcast. Don't forget, come back and run about 24 minutes with Brett Wheeler and Ultimate Dirt TV. I'm Steve McMillan. Good night, everyone.